Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce Hunt. This is Rohit and today I'm going to discuss about my newly created extension regarding this Markdown formatter and the toolbar, right? So I did lots of R&D about this one, but I didn't find any kind of extension like me. Okay, because of nowadays every developer is working with AI powered coding, right? Every AI coding ID required an MD file to guide your agent with the specific instruction and the rules, right? Each programming environment need this MD file. I did extensively, R&D on many extension, but I couldn't find all one of these offered all the necessary functionality in a single place. So that's why I decided to develop this extension myself. So I will show you the full demo regarding this extension. So it's a free, okay, so you can install everywhere as you want in the VS Code from the marketplace as well as extension marketplace, right? So let's get started without any further delay. So first of all, I request you all, if you are new in this channel, so please like, share, comment, subscribe the channel, also turn on the bell icon for more updates so you never will miss any kind of update from my end. Okay, enough. So now first of all you have to go to the this extension icon in the VS Code and search this one like Markdown toolbar. Just search it and after that you can see this extension. So Markdown formatter and toolbar created by me. You can see my name, right? So it's still new because today I just published it, right? And also everything available here like installation, get started, right? Getting started, open the VS Code, go to the extension, search this marketplace, install it. After that you have to create your dummy MD file, then you can maintain the all the markdown styling and formatting using different types of tool. So you can read out these all things available here, right? I added everything here, you can see here, right? So if you have some query question regarding this one or any bugs, so you can just raise the reviews and question answer in the marketplace. So I will reach out that kind of question answer and I will improve this extension based on your feedback. Okay, so let's get started with our practical agenda. Okay, so first of all let me create a one new markdown file. Name it can be anything, but it should be one markdown file, right? So here let me create a new markdown file, control S. Okay, so this is the plain markdown file, but I can save this or select the language from here and search like markdown. So this is the markdown file, right? Once you select it, right, so immediately you can see the small icon here. So it means this is my extension icon. Once you clicked it, immediately you can see the some dummy formatter inside it, like some content inside this. So you can see my interface of my extension like markdown formatter. This is the title, these all tools available here, and copy markdown button, everything you can see line by line, everything available here, right? So let's get started with the one by one example for here. So let me remove this predefined code and let me create my own one. So welcome to this extension, something like that. I want to make this bold, so just you have to select your text and click on the bold. Immediately you can see the two windows here, right? This is the markdown editor and this is the markdown preview. Okay, so this is kind of UI and this is kind of your code regarding this markdown. Okay, side by side you can see also you can just scroll, this resize left and right like this. It's very helpful for us, you can do it, okay, based on your need. Also I will show you the lots of functionality regarding this extension. So now you can see this is the bold. Now let me create another text, so let me copy it, okay, and now paste it here. Now I can use my italic as well, so immediately you can see the pop up here and welcome to this icon is a kind of italic format. Okay, now let's see the next one. Next one is a strike through. Just you have to select this one and click on this icon. Immediately you can see your text is strike through and formatting already applied. Let's see the code snippet. So let me click on this one and paste your code. Immediately you can see inline code editing. Okay, so it's a kind of, you know, highlighted some words based on the code, so you can just use this one instead of, you know, writing single line of code here. So just you can write your text like this is something like that, and after that and so in between you have to highlight your text. So always use this kind of, you know, formatting like a, it's a like a inline code, right? Also I have like a one option, that is copy selection markdown. So suppose I have this text, okay, this button is applicable for the, you know, copy the all content regarding this markdown. But if you need like some specific text, let's say I want to copy this one, right? So immediately you can see my copy selected markdown button is highlighted. Just copy it. Immediately you can see is copy and paste it here, right? That is very handy features, right? So just select this text, and now let's see the next one is a heading. So immediately you can see welcome to this extension. This is the heading one. Now let's see the H2 as well. So just select your text, apply the formatting. This is the heading 2. Now let me paste the content, select the text, and now let me click on this one. This is a heading 3, right? Immediately everything you can see one by one here. Now let me create some dummy text like 3 lines of content, and let me select this one and let me align this bullet list. So immediately you can see the bullet list is applied properly here, right? And just enter it, and after that I can paste it here again, and I can paste like 3 times. Just select it and click on this number one. Previously it was like bullet one. Now this new feature like this related to our numbered list. Click on it. Immediately you can see the number. In between, if you need like some kind of, you know, this one, that is called horizontal rule, so you can insert it. Immediately you can see one horizontal rule is coming here. After that, once you have this kind of things, now you have like, let's say, some checklist, right? So you can also use it like you can select it, and this is the mark uncheck. So immediately you can see your text is unchecked, right? Let me select this one, and this is the mark checked, and immediately your text is checked, something like that. Okay, now let me enter it, and now let's see the next one is a quote, right? So suppose you have lots of paragraph like this, and you want to make it like as a in quote. So you can select it. Immediately you can see your text should be in a quote. It's like a simply verify your quote things here, right? Now let me add some more content, and also please observe guys, whenever you have like lots of content, and once you mouse or, you know, scroll up and down, all the text should be sync automatically. You can see one by one here, right? It's automatic sync. You can just use this scroll as well, right? Or you can also use this scroll as well. It's working. Also mouse also working like up and down scrolls, right, in the mouse. So this is our next text is this one, and quote we already seen, and this is the link. So suppose let me highlight this one and add the link. So link is, let's say, https://www.google.com. Click on insert, and immediately you can see our text. This is in, you know, link format. Once you clicked on it, it's automatic redirect to your particular, you know, website. So right now I'm using like a Google, so it will be automatic, you know, redirect to the Google. Okay, now let's see the next one is the image. So I just copy some of the URL from the internet. You can use it. So how to insert the image? So there are 2 options here, like image, and another one upload local image. So let me select first of all this one. It's asking like a URL and the image type, you know, alt text, alternative text. So cancel it. So I have this URL. So let me copy this URL. You can use any URL as you want, and come to this visual markdown editor, and here you have to click like insert. This is the link image, insert it. After that you can see immediately image is rendered here based on your URL. Okay, so this is another feature here. So let me show you the next one. Okay, so next one is like upload local image. So if you have like local image and want to integrate that image inside this markdown, you can also do that. Once you clicked on this icon, it will be open one pop-up, and just browse your image from your local computer, and it's automatic created image folder. Inside this image folder you will be see your image, and also it automatic render here. I'm not showing this option. Why? Because some security issues regarding the browsing. I have lots of things regarding the my browse, so that's why I'm not using this option. You can use it, and also I already mentioned in the readme file in marketplace, you can read all the instruction regarding this extension that is called getting started. Okay, so you can leverage this feature. Now let's see the next feature is like insert table. So once you clicked on this icon, it's asking like how many number of columns you want or how many number of rows you want inside this markdown. Right now I'm using by default like 3 by 3. You can change it based on your need. It's like a increase decrease button. I already given this functionality. Click on the insert. Immediately you can see the table. It's a tabular format. You can change the header. Let's say here, let me copy it, and let's say ID, something like that. ID, select this text, and let's say emp name. Okay, and third column like salary. You can change it based on your need. It's an automatic sync up and real time view of your markdown. So once you change something inside this markdown, immediately in the UI automatic reflected. No need worry about like every time you have to refresh something like that. It's automatic refresh. And then you can change this ID to like say 1, it's a 2, it's 3, A, B, C, salary let's say 100, 200, and the 300, something like that. Immediately you can see my table is automatic rendered here. You can change it based on your need, right? Let's see the next one is like a horizontal rule. We already seen this one, but let me add this one again. Immediately you can see after the table one horizontal rule. And if you have some code, you can insert the snippet of the code using this kind of code block options. So let me click on it. It's asking like which language you want to insert the code, which type of language. Okay, so I have added this kind of languages based on your need. You can select it. Let's say JavaScript, I can select it. I can add let's say var, okay, a equal to 100, something like that. You can add anything as you want. Let's say lat b equal to rohit, something like that, right? And let's say const pi equal to 3.14, something like that. Insert it. Immediately you can see the code snippet is inserted, and it's a color highlighted of your variable data type, and the value is automatic highlighted, or it's showing like it's a JavaScript code, and it's have like copy and copy this code, and you can paste it anywhere as you want. Let's say again I need to add this one, so again just paste it here, insert it. Immediately you can see this one, right? So this kind of functionality also have like code snippet. You can enter it based on your need. You can use it, right? Now let's see the next one is a emoji. So without emoji, every markdown is not worthy. So always use the emoji to interact with your creativity. Okay, so let's say I have this text, so let me copy this text. Let's say this one, come down here, this one, paste it, and before that I can use like a this heading like h1, and after h1 I can insert my emoji. So once you clicked on the emoji button, it's automatic open this pop-up, and you can select any emoji, or you can search let's say heart. So immediately heart symbol is coming, so let's say this one. So after that you can see our emoji is inserted, and let me make some gap between the emoji and the text. Now you can see immediately the emoji is coming here, right? So this kind of functionality I have in my extension. So guys, you can tell me you need any extra functionality, so I will be add, and I will be happy to add that kind of functionality inside my extension. But as of now I have this kind of functionality, and also like copy markdown. So just copy this markdown, and if you have another file, let's say this one, and just paste it immediately, your markdown is ready like this. Okay, so this is the markdown code here, everything is here. Okay, so if you have this markdown, you can just copy and paste somewhere, and you can see the, you know, this kind of things, right? So guys, that's all from my end. This is the visual markdown editor. So guys, I hope you learn something new, or it's like some productivity, definitely, day by day in our AI era. So it will be helpful for us if you are working on this markdown things. So guys, I hope you are good now. So till then, bye bye, take care, see ya, thank you for watching guys.